happen to be what he does?
Well, we had been a 3-4 defense at both Georgia Southern and Navy at times, but really more importantly than the scheme, 4-3 to 3-4 or whatever, was just getting the right guy. And I think anytime you have a chance to hire a guy with the experience and the credentials that Al had, it made it an easy decision. And it didn't have to be a 3-4. That happens to be his system, and it's a system that we've run before, so I was comfortable with it. But
how often did you use at Navy and Georgia Southern?
Well, we based out of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was our base defense.
How much of an adjustment is it in terms of personnel?
I don't know that it's a big adjustment. I mean, it's mostly terminology and expectations and those kind of things. I mean, you still have gap control on defense, and cover 3's cover 3 and 2's 2, and so there's some variations, but I don't think it's rocket science.
Wasn't it? I cover Virginia. Isn't it? It's just basically your base defense. He spent a lot of time in other defenses.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have a nickel package. You're going to have some different things you do, zone blitzes, stunts, all those things, but it's just a base way of identifying personnel.
Paul, Roddy Jones yesterday said that there's going to be some more passing with the A-backs this year. How integral is that to your system and more passing out of the backfield this year?
Well, I don't know. If it happens, it'll be good. If we need to do it to help us win, we've got in what's in, so it's we're not going into the season with any emphasis to throw it more, I can tell you that.
Roddy also talked about how last year was so many close games that it's going to be a benefit this year because you can draw on that experience as you try to defend the ACC title.
Right.
Is that something that you've talked to the guys about?
We haven't spent a great deal talking about a whole lot of anything yet. When we get into camp, we'll go over some things. But I think anytime you have guys that are experienced, that's a bonus. And if they've been in close games and they've played a lot, it's certainly probably better than guys who haven't played, and that's the first time they're in a close game.
Paul, y'all are picked to finish fourth among the teams that picked to win the ACC. Y'all finished fourth. And the reason why Roddy yesterday almost sounded defiant about people might overlook his team. He won the ACC championship. So I think y'all be better than we will be. What's your sense of how good?
They're still going to let us play the games, aren't they?
So far, yeah.
Yeah, so that's all we care about. I don't pay any attention to where we get picked. They got to pick somebody, and we lost some key players, so it is what it is. But I think we can be competitive.
Coach, what's your take on that? We've had lots of chatter about the agents and those situations. How do you help your young men understand they're already in Atlanta, which is a challenge, and I know it's all such a big metropolitan area, but yet how do they know what to do, what not to do?
It's not hard. It's not hard to know what's right and wrong, I don't think. You talk about it and you go over it, but if you take something that's probably wrong. So we talk all the time about there is no free lunch. I mean, when somebody gives you something, they want something in return, and you have to make the hard, tough choices. It's unfortunate that you have unscrupulous people, but you have them in every profession, and to get